Hey, look at that. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. It's time for a quick intro into episode number 35 of our modded Terraria series. Just been doing a little bit of golem farming, got quite a few different items, some of them useful, most of them not. But as I was trying to get all of that sorted and deposited, well, here we are. This was our first objective for the episode anyways, so I'm going to throw all that in a chest. I don't know what most of it was, but I've got the important thing. And we're going to deal with a solar eclipse. Basically, the daytime, very hard mode variant of the blood moon. So, as the name would imply, a solar eclipse blocks out the sun. It will appear as night for the duration of the day. And lots of very dangerous things will spawn. So, we're going to hop over here. We're going to get to an arena that is a little more suitable. I may pop up off potion because there are some very nasty things that can show up and can, well, make life very difficult. But, of course, with increased danger comes the chance of increased rewards. So, yeah, this is not something I'm going to show in its entirety because it will last for quite a bit of time. And, yeah, if anything interesting comes up, I'll let you know. There is a mini-boss that we'll need to look out for. I am going to go ahead and buff, just so I don't have to worry about spinning a bunch of mana potions. But I'm going to hang out right here next to the heart crystal, next to the crystal ball, next to all of these things that are going to help me out. So, I'm going to deal with all of this. Once Mothron comes in, I'll introduce you to well, there you go. I have introduced you to Mothron. Pretty much as the name suggests, a giant moth. She will fly around, try to ram us. We'll occasionally take a moment to lay some eggs. The eggs will hatch and create new and dangerous things to deal with there. All the while, all of these standard, very horror-themed elements will still be coming too. Can't forget that. But so far so good. I will need to watch my gold and see if I can get a good opportunity to deposit my money, because I have 3 platinum coins and I can die. It is very possible for me to die. And these guys will only continue to drop more money. There we go, a second Mothron dead, and I got the Mothron wings, which are actually quite a nice upgrade. So here we will quick stack very quickly. Now I'm sitting at a ton of platinum, and I don't know if I will really need to use most of that, but it's here. Say there are quite a few upgrades left for us to collect, and many of them are likely to be quite expensive, so we'll probably need the money. We're just going to try and create a little distance here. Quick stack. Potion up. And we're just going to try and clear a safe landing spot. Oh, another Mothron. This could be bad. This could be death number 1 to the solar eclipse. Yeah, there it is. I died to a deadly sphere. Now, of course, that doesn't mean we're out of the woods. This event does continue for the duration of the day. So now that I'm back in the house, guess what? They're all just going to come see me here. So we've got to heal up, and we got to get out of here fast, because these guys will absolutely wreck all of my NPCs very quickly. And though, admittedly, I do not care about any of the NPCs, they always come back. There are a couple of them I will want for the very near future, so let's try to keep them safe. Alright, I'm going to pop another one of these Aureus cells. It's going to be Aureus farming time pretty soon, because, man, those are some good drops. I really I don't use the Ichor for the actual Ichor second death to the solar eclipse. But yeah, anytime you see me Ichor on the Mothron, it's not so much so I, you know, can get the defense drop. It's really, really more about just being able to see what's going on. And fourth death to the solar eclipse. So yeah, it is quite dangerous, but we're hanging in. I didn't even bother to heal. I was reckless with a Mothron. We're fine. This is all fine. Take care of all this and head back out. Yeah, we'll grab an Aureus, so... Apparently they're going to be easy enough to farm, because I feel like I've got the strategy down, and the faster I am, the easier that is to execute. So, with the new speed upgrade, yeah, we're going to be A-okay, I think. Another Eyesore. I will need to deal with that. Oof. Death number 6? Yeah, I think number 6. The solar eclipse has ended. Until next time. 6 deaths, a lot of drop money, a lot of loot on the ground. I'm sure my inventory is slam full. But now that the sun is coming back up and things are calming down, I can run along and try and grab what I can. The Tesla defibrillator I don't care about. The frozen key is quite nice. But I'll need to find some things to discard. Okay, so sadly, after checking everything out, I don't really get anything of value out of that particular event. So we'll either skip them in the future, or we will... you know, just ignore it altogether. A lot of roguey things. There were some mage weapons, but none of them seemed particularly interesting to me. Maybe the true hallowed staff, which summons a blade storm, which just kind of sounds fun, but nothing I'm really all that concerned with. What I am concerned with is getting these Mothron wings up to snuff, although maybe not. I don't think I'm going to use them for too long. Once I get into the new set of armor, I will likely have a better alternative. Lucky. Menacing. There we go. But yeah, I'm very happy with the Mothron wings. A lot of extra speed on that, which is going to help me out with my next series of fights. Which, first things first, I will need a pumpkin medallion, which will drop by the Lich, and they summon the, what is it called, the pumpkin moon, which is another one of those nighttime events. It's very similar to what we just saw. So it's going to be kind of a lot of that this episode, just cleaning up the checklist and whatever we get out of that. If we come up here, the solar eclipse now is checked, which feels very good. And this is the one we're looking at next, the pumpkin moon. I'll need to figure out how to get a frost legion, a snow globe. I'm sure I can craft one of those. In fact, let me check that now. Since it is daytime, I got a second. Okay, so interestingly enough, I cannot craft a snow globe. Apparently that very specifically does have to be collected from presents during the holiday season. So that would be very sad, except if you are watching this at its normal time or relatively close to its release date, guess what time of year it is. It is December the 10th as I am recording this episode. So, it doesn't appear to be holiday event time yet. I haven't seen any presents, but looks like I should be able to gather some snow globes here in the next day or two. So, good. That takes care of one problem. The only other thing I have to worry about is, well, what I can collect at the moment, which is the pumpkin medallions. So I am going to Cosmolite over here. I am going to buff, and I'm going to go ahead and get started. So this is a wave event, much like the Old One's Army, but this wave event is a little different. It really just, it's, I think, 15 waves total. And it just goes for the duration of the night, and once it's done, it's done. And it's just a matter of seeing how far you can get in that time frame. So, Wave 1, very straightforward. Wave 2, very straightforward. But I promise you, it will get more difficult. There are a few different bosses that will spawn, and we'll deal with all of that. You'll know the bosses when you see them, for sure. But so far, so good, so easy. These Tears of Heaven are still just plenty strong enough. And there's our first boss. I don't see it yet, but now I see its projectiles. The Morning Wood. It's a giant tree-like enemy. It will fire flaming projectiles at me, but I have more than enough speed to casually get out of the way. Not particularly threatening. It's more of a mini-boss than anything else. But I'll see a few of them through the course of the event. Aha, so this is the start of Wave 7. Wave 7 will be our first run-in with the main boss of the event, and that is the Pumpkin right here. So a big flying enemy, reminiscent of Skeletron, but much more dangerous. So we'll do a little bobbing and weaving. I should just be able to circle strafe him. It looks as though he is immune to our Iker debuff, so I guess that simplifies the fight a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and have a potion because why not? In the meantime, I can continue to decimate the standard mobs as well. But yeah, this is definitely a fight that I have outpaced a bit. But there are a few good drops that I would imagine aren't going to be useful for me in the immediate future. But down the road may have some upgrades, so we'll just have to keep an eye on it. So now is when things will start getting a bit more interesting, not because of the scaling difficulty of the event, but mostly because, well, my potions are beginning to wear out, and I haven't been pushed or challenged enough to really want to reinvest in potions, especially the stronger potions with the fishing and the whatnot. So, yeah, I'm just going to run with this for a little while and just kind of go without them. We'll just see how that goes. I tell you what, I do think it's worth it for an Aureus cell, though. Ooh, something big and fancy over here. I don't know what that is, because my inventory is slam full. And beginning to run low on time, I really just want to make sure I hit Wave 15. Yes, Wave 15 is the endless wave, so with this I have completed the Pumpkin Moon event. So yeah, you can rack up points and points and points, and when I'm fully geared up and maxed out and everything, maybe I come back to this. But I don't need to worry about it right now. Like I say, I don't think I'm going to get anything particularly useful out of this apart from the checks. So we'll be moving on very shortly. And there we have it. The Pumpkin Moon has ended its harvest. So now I just have item harvesting to do. Alright, so we are checking the list just to make sure we got everything we need. Pumpkin Moon, Morning Wood, and Pumpkin. All that done. So we'll look at the Frost Moon next. What do I need for that? Summoned with a naughty present, which should definitely be craftable. It is not. What do I need? Souls of Fright and Ectoplasm. I need Silk and more Souls of Fright, which is also good, because I kind of need some more Hallowed bars, too. So, I guess I'll be dealing with that. I think that's Skeletron Prime? Yeah, I think that's Skeletron Prime. You know what's funny is, I don't even remember what weapon I used against Skeletron Prime last time, but it must not have been very good, because I remember that fight taking forever, and we're done by 9 p.m. No buffs, no nothing, so, okay. Just to give myself as much time as possible to deal with this, make sure I get through everything properly. Nighttime, daytime, back to nighttime. So let's do this. This one I'm actually much less familiar with. I've only run this a couple of times. It is very end-game content for the vanilla game. So I've run it. I don't think I've ever actually made it to wave 15. So we'll just have to see how this goes. I suspect we'll be fine. This tells me a lot about what I need to do going forward. Once these events are done, we are probably very safe to just rush through the Moon Lord. Because if this is in-game content, it is not particularly difficult. And all of these wave events are vanilla content, so not too unexpected that they would be a little bit easier. But still, the fact that I am plowing through things just goes to show you the strength of the mods. And one of our mini-bosses is nearby, the Everscream, but I haven't seen it yet. There they are! So much like the Morning Woods from the holiday event, these are just, yeah, cute little Christmas trees. Evil Christmas trees, sure, but still, they're fine. In fact, let me stop shooting for a second, just so we can enjoy the sprites. We'll look at them with their ornaments of death. And here's the other boss that we are looking for, the Santa NK1. Yeah, it's exactly what it looks like, too. It's a big old Santa tank. Firing missiles at us, and dealing pretty good damage from those missiles. I'll need to stop being so flippant about this. It's raining presents. That's probably not good. But Santa NK1 is down, Everscreams, and more Santas probably. Oh, what was that? Spike. I keep thinking that's an item drop, but it is not. It is a weapon. So there we have it. I did die to the Frost Moon, so okay. That's fun, I guess. And here we are, the final boss of the Frost Moon event, the Ice Queen. Again, kind of Skeletron-ish, minus the arms, but yeah, gonna fly around and probably fire things at us and some other stuff. I don't really know. Like I say, this is an event I pay much attention to. Hello? Oh, I was out of mana. I was out of mana because I haven't taken potions again. There she is. A holiday halberd. I saw that item drop. And she should be down. Once she's down, I think we can pretty much say this event is a success. Oh. She's gonna bleed out. Okay. Ice Queen has been defeated, so good, good, good. But, okay, I died, so alright, good for them. And already there's another Ice Queen. Oh, God. Am I going to get into... I think this would be my first real death loop of the series. I don't think so. I was going to try and get back to the nurse to heal, but that's not going to happen. I am absolutely dead again. Alright, so we'll have to check that one out. That was not a total success. I only made it to wave 13. And yeah, Frost Moon is checked off. So we're good on that. Any other gaps apart from the Frost Legion, which I can't do anything with? No. That's about it. I could try Martian Madness, but that one is kind of an unreliable spawn. But I'll go poke around over here for a little while and see if I can make anything happen. Okay. Oh, Demonite. This is where I can actually fight some of the corruption enemies. I can fight the Hive Mind up here, which I'm not that interested in because, well, the Hive Mind is nothing to us at this point. But I do need to check it off the list here. In the meantime, specifically what I'm looking out for is this. After defeating Golem, find a Martian probe above ground and allow it to find you and escape. So, okay, just a wyvern. Sorry. Health bar popped up and I got a little concerned for a second. So yeah, I'm just waiting for a Martian probe to spawn. It'll take it a little while. I probably should have brought like a Zerg potion or something, but we'll just wait it out. Ah, okay. So this is the one I'm looking for, the probe here. Once it scans me, it will turn red and it will attempt to fly off, and I will let it do so. So we can have the Martians invade. This will be... I don't know how difficult this event will be, but look at all of the cute UFOs flying around in the background. I'm going to head back to the old ice arena because that's where I guess I do all of these things now. Oh, they've arrived. Okay. Oh, they just show up at the house, I guess. Deposit all. I will probably lose some things that I want, but that's okay. So some shock grenades, some conduit plating. There is one particular magic weapon that I think I am looking for. But I don't think it's dropped by any of these. I think it will be dropped by the mini-boss that spawns. Also, I wonder if I can get back to my snow biome now that the event has begun. I bet I can. Oh, and I need to be very careful because I am very close to dying. Anyone out here? Are they coming? Yeah, they're coming. This works. Or does it? Because it's awfully quiet. But I may actually hang out here just to heal up a little bit. Okay, so I cannot leave my base, but I can run away to heal a bit if I need to, so that's good to know. So I'll linger kind of on the edges here. But eventually I will need to come in and find a nice mini-boss. And you'll know it when you see it. It's a pretty easily noticeable mini-boss. Alright, so this is actually proving a little disappointing. There we go. That's the Joker I'm looking for. This is the Martian Saucer. Kind of the mothership, if you will. That laser, that death laser, is pretty savage on its own. The Gatling lasers that it fires can be very scary. Homing missiles, the works. But, actually, dead pretty quickly. But this is kind of the final phase now. It will chase after me very aggressively with this Beam of Death. And, yeah, he's pretty fast, so I don't know how well I'll be able to run away from it. Pretty well. But yeah, 277 damage, so you can see if I get hit by that, it is a very bad time. But yeah, I'm just going to kind of run back and forth in place here. And, well, try to deal some damage. Oh, I died. The Martian Death Ray. I can technically cheese it, especially with weapons that travel through blocks, like most of the weapons we have here. And his Death Ray in this version of Terraria cannot pass through blocks, so I can actually just target him from here and be very safe about it. It's no fun to do it this way, but it is very safe. There we go, we got one. We will continue with the event until the next one spawns. Oh, I was standing underneath this platform. And the laser beam could hit me through that platform. Oh, so much for cheese. And now let's go collect some loot, shall we? Oh, the game struggles. Right, that's all fun. Now let's see. I have a nullification pistol and an anti-gravity hook. I have a Xenostaff, a molecular stabilizer, and something I didn't quite catch the name of, and an influx waver and live wire crasher. Don't know what any of these do. Melee, summon. Oh, and what is this? This is like an electro launcher or something, electrosphere launcher. And my inventory's full. Don't care about the pants or those syringes. Oh, what is that? A shield drone beacon. Okay. Healery stuff, it would seem. The Electrosphere Launcher is more ranged damage. Alright. And everything I could possibly get from that event is completely useless to me as a mage. Two things I was looking for was the Cosmic Car Key and the Laser Machine Gun. And I got neither of those. The Laser Machine Gun is very fun, very mana-hungry weapon. But I could always try it again. At some point I might, but yeah, it's fine. But for now, we are going to call it for episode number 35. Very productive, so many checks on the list. Although that's kind of not entirely accurate. So, yeah, we're moving on back to bosses for the next episode. I am going to start in the Abyss, I think, and try and pick up some more Scoria, because Life Alloy seems like it will be a very good thing for us to collect. After that, Abyssian, Plaguebringer, Betsy is another Old Swan army. So, yeah, Abyssian, Plaguebringer, Duke Fishron, some of those. I may start with Fishron because it's vanilla and gives some very, very, very good wings if I can defeat him. So, yeah, that's going to cut it out for episode 35. If you enjoyed the video, please feel free to hit the thumbs up there, give me a like, help me grow the channel. If you have anything you'd like to say to me, then go ahead and leave a comment down below. And otherwise, if you want to catch more of my content going forward, go ahead and hit that big old subscribe button. In the meantime, I hope everybody has a good day, and we'll catch you in the next one.